Ever since the release of Battle of Gods last year and the subsequent teaser for its sequel, Dragon Ball fans have been wondering where their beloved series would go. Before I get into my review proper, however, I do have to mention a certain number of biases I may have towards the film aside from being a longtime fan of Dragon Ball myself. First, many of the key members of TFS do have a friendly relationship with Chris Sabat, the ADR director of Dragon Ball Z, to the point of actually having a member of our team, Curtis Takahata 101 Arnott, actually being featured as a created character voice in Dragon Ball Xenoverse that some of you may find a little familiar. Second, both Scott Kaiser-Neko Frericks and myself, Nick Lanny Pator Landis, have done work for Funimation, the company responsible for the English dub of Dragon Ball and the release of Resurrection F. And third, Kaiser is also featured in Resurrection F as a couple various voices. I will try not to let these biases get the better of my judgment, but there they are for you. Taking place 1 year after the series' previous entry, Battle of Gods, Resurrection F focuses on Frieza's attempts to get revenge on the remaining Saiyans for killing him after being revived by his remaining loyal soldiers. The film opens with the fate of the fearsome fighting F-Beast himself as he suffers in his own personal hell. If you know Toriyama, it's about what you'd expect, and it ain't hellfire and brimstone. This scene basically sets the entire mood for the film to follow. Don't get me wrong, the fighting in this movie is honestly some of the best you'll see in all of Dragon Ball Z, with Goku, Vegeta, Tien, Piccolo, Gohan, Krillin, Master Roshi, and series newcomer Jaco all getting in on the action against Frieza and his new legion of baddies. The animation is great, and the artwork and colors are bright and beautiful to behold. Aside from the moments they bust out the CG, which in all honesty looks like it came from a PlayStation 3 generation cutscene. The dub on this one has also stepped up its game to a whole new level. Everyone's performance in this one may have been their best yet, especially Chris Ayres as Frieza, who is just killing it the entire time. Honestly, the largest downfall of this film is that, barring a few moments before the climactic encounter itself, the whole story feels bereft of tension to the point that it almost feels like a glorified advertisement for the new Dragon Ball Super show coming out in Japan. Without spoiling too much or giving anything away, I'll just say this. If you're looking forward to getting the same kind of chill up your spine as I did when I first saw Goku don the blonde hair and green eyes back on Namek for the first time, or when Gohan finally let himself go against Cell, you may walk away disappointed in that regard. That being said, if you're a fan of Toriyama and all of Dragon Ball and not just Z, this will still be a fun ride for you. While not quite as good as Battle of Gods, with some great fights, fan service, and some great comedic moments, Resurrection F still holds its own. And really, the best part about Resurrection F coming out soon is what it means for Dragon Ball as a whole and for us as a fandom. It gives us a chance to show 20th Century Fox, and the market in general, that this is the Dragon Ball we love, and this is the Dragon Ball we want. Not that painful excuse of a movie evolution. So if you think this movie is for you and you want to show Hollywood what real Dragon Ball is all about, go check it out when it hits theaters August 4th through the 12th. I'm serious. Dragon Ball Evolution made just under $9.5 million domestically throughout its run here in America. Let's see if as fans we can beat that, not just for what it could mean for Dragon Ball, but for what it could mean for the anime industry as a whole here in America. Spread the word, tweet it out, share this video, take some friends to see the movie. Together, we can go from evolution to revolution. And if you want to see it with some of us, feel free to hit up the 7 p.m. showing at the Richardson Alamo Draft House on August 4th. Kaiser, Kieran, and I would love to see you there. Until next time, this is Lanny Pator, and this has been a TFS movie review that sort of turned into an editorial. Catch you later, guys.